Yulia, what were you doing before you became a real estate investor?
So I actually, I studied mining engineering. I'm a mining engineer, and I worked half of my career in mining equipment manufacturing industry, and then I changed to oil and gas once we moved to the US in 2011. So, and I worked in the oil and gas energy sector literally till last week.
Yulia, where are you from originally?
I was born and raised in Russia, but then I spent young years studying in Germany, and then I moved to US, moved to Australia after that, and I ended up coming back to US and settling here. So we are here since 2011 permanently.
So do you call Dallas home now?
Dallas is home by choice.
I think home is what you decide and what you want to be home. There's not such a thing perfect. There's always some things that I love in Brazil and in Spain and other states here in the US, but I think Austin, I'm pretty comfortable to call it home after a long time.
We have similar feeling about Dallas. It's a very good place to be for sure, and certainly at the moment fantastic place to build the business that we choose to build.
I don't see myself living anywhere else but Texas right now. So awesome. And how about your parents?
My entire family is in Russia, and I'm like a gypsy. I just left home when I was very young, but to be honest with you, that's exactly what my parents did, and I'm just traveling through the world between myself and my husband. We call ourselves citizens of the world, so we just somewhere everywhere, and we're enjoying that for sure.
Your family doesn't make you in some way kind of feel good because you actually not living at home? Because in Brazil, my family in some way kind of makes me feel somehow a little bit of guilt because, oh, you kind of abandoned us, you know. I have lived more outside of Brazil than actually in Brazil now. And there is a little bit of guilt because my kids doesn't grow up with the grandparents, you know. Most of my family is still all in Brazil. I only have one brother here. But on your case, they are actually really supported.
Yeah, everybody is just, it's very normal for us. Again, my other sisters live far away from my parents. My parents left their houses and lived on another side of the country. So it's as I said, it's part of a family trait, and there was I didn't necessarily miss my family the way how some people think you should miss the family. I mean, we're living in a modern world. I'm talking to my father probably and seeing my father today. My mother died a long time ago, but I'm seeing my father probably more often than some people that live in the same city. So sometimes distance actually brings people closer than you think it may. So we just exploit all of the internet capabilities, communications for many years, and works really well. And I do travel a lot, so both in the past for work and now mostly for pleasure, and wherever I can have opportunity to sneak around to Europe to see my friends and family there, then it's happening.
I like that. Maybe I need to talk more of my family. They don't travel as much, so it's a different background. You know, they are born and raised in Brazil. I was the first wild one to leave home. So for them, it was like a big deal. Like, what is wrong with you? Why is this not enough for you? So when is it going to be enough for you? And I'm like, it's coming. It's coming. And now I'm like, I love going back to Brazil to visit, but I don't see myself living there, at least for now. But I love visiting. U.S., Texas is what I call home for, I don't know for how long. I'm happy for what it is right now. I am really happy. Have your family been supportive for you when you told them that you're going to become a real estate investor?
It's a good question. It was very difficult for my father to literally digest what I'm about to do, because I was raised to be a good employee, and I was excellent employee all of the years I worked. It's just, and I built good career in a corporate world. So actually the reason why I was looking into the real estate investment was because I do understand, and everybody should understand, that doesn't matter how good is a corporate career, it always has an end. And so I was looking on opportunity to continue the lavish lifestyle that I was able to build while working for corporate in my position. I loved my job, I loved people I worked with, industry, but I knew it's gonna have an end, and I was scared to lose all of those privileges that I have, i.e. travel around the world, have vacation in the places I want, go and see my parents and families. So that all was that is actually why I became a real estate investor, because I wanted to continue and have that flexibility. Now, when I told my father that that's what I'm going to be doing, it was interesting dynamic for him, because having a business was not something that he could comprehend. So it would he wasn't necessarily saying to me, hey, don't do that, it's dangerous. Or so at the end of the day, I was old enough at that point of time to be where I am. So he said that he was supportive but cautious.